Hi, Caden. I hope that you are doing well. I heard that you were out of town. I hope that you all are having a really fun time where you are. Okay, so last week we were discussing more about articulation. We've been talking a lot about articulation. As a little review, remember the starts of our notes are very important, but the end of our note is equally as important. Everything that we are trying to communicate through our music must be clear. And if it is not clear, then it kind of becomes a moot point, right? Where it's a language. People should understand what we're saying. Yeah. So we spoke about how taking care of the ending of our notes, we should let them be rounded off. We don't want to abruptly stop them with our tongue because that makes it's not a very pretty sound whenever you do it, right? But if you let your air round it off or you take a breath whenever your note ends, it has a much more natural tail to it, okay? So today I want to talk a little bit more about the articulation, but specifically about how it sort of changes based on the register that we're in, right? Whenever we are like in the middle of our range, our tongue placement is kind of the same as what we've been doing, where it's tss, 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 tss. But as we get higher, the shape of our embouchure is physically changing. So that is kind of going to affect our tongue placement. Our tongue might be hitting a little bit further back. In my case, it usually hits further back whenever I'm going up higher in pitch, and whenever we go lower, it might slide forward a little bit. For me, it almost feels like whenever I go low, it almost feels like I'm tonguing like behind my lip. Almost, it's kind of weird. But again, it kind of has to do with where you are in your range. So I'm going to give you a little exercise that'll help with it. It'll be very similar to what we were doing before. When you pick your note, in our middle register, we'll go da 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 da. In our higher register, you can do the same thing. If you dare to go even higher, I don't know how low you would be able to go, but if you go lower, you can do the same thing. In my case, that was kind of an extreme example, but if you hold down all of your valves, you can hit like a your version of a low F sharp. But yeah, feel around and pay attention to where your tongue is whenever you're in your different registers because it might be changing. More than likely, it will be changing. But that is all that I have for you today. Again, I hope that you're having a really fun time. And I will see you. Well, I guess I won't. I'm not going to see you again until the next year. So I hope you have a Merry Christmas and I hope you have a Happy New Year. See you, buddy.